Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video I will be doing a tutorial on how to save usernames over the cloud. So for like a high score or something like that. To start, complete this my variable and can create a variable and call it high score username. Or you can just call it username actually, because you could be using it for something else. And then click cloud variable, store it on server. Then this thing pops up saying you can't use letters, and that's where the issue kind of comes, is because you obviously use letters in your username. So to start, create a list and call it alphabet, and then create a variable called alphabet. Click the green when the green flag is clicked, and then create a block and call it alphabet. Run that screen refresh. And then create a variable called index. So you can set index to 0, and then repeat the length of alphabet, changing index by 1. And then you're going to say add letter index of alphabet to your list alphabet. And then at the beginning, you can set alphabet to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z, and then a capital version A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z, and then that, and that. So alphabet to that. In fact, you can actually put this right here, and then run alphabet in the beginning. Alright. So if I run that, alright, length of alphabet. You're gonna repeat the length, use this length of, repeat the length of the alphabet, your variable alphabet. So now you can see there's all these different values. And something you actually want to do before that though is to repeat it, and you're gonna repeat 9 times. Say add, and then just backspace blank to alphabet. Because then you only use double digit. You only use double digits. Oh, and you also want to delete all of alphabet. Just like that. So, okay. And then set username 2, and then this would be like just input. Click run without screen refresh. Yeah. So set index to 0, then grab a repeat loop, and then repeat the length of input. Also, before this, you want to set username to blank. And inside of here, you say change index by 1, and then say set. Actually, okay, before you do this, go to costumes. You can delete this, delete that. Okay, call this lowercase. Duplicate it, and then do capital A. Duplicate. And then you can put on caps lock B, C, and then just go through adding all of those values to it. So just click. Alright, and so I just finished. So I did lowercase, and then I did all the letters of the alphabet all in caps lock. So I can quickly do that. Right, so go back to the code, and here, say switch costume to lowercase. Duplicate that, and then switch costume to letter index of input. And then you're going to say if then else greater than 1. It's greater than 1. And I'll explain what all this is doing after. And then go to set username. So put set username. And then join username. And the left side. And then in the right side, item number of blah 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 and alphabet. And right here is going to be letter index of input. Okay, duplicate this, put this here. Oh, actually, in here, double plus, say 26. Okay, now I'll just quickly say set username to username, like that. Right. Now we can see there's just a string of letters. I need to create a block that makes sense of that string of letters. So make a block called decode. Alright, that's going to crash. So when the green flag is clicked, do that, and I'll say decode. Inside of decode, I'm going to use your index variable again. I'm going to set index to 0. Repeat. Actually, not repeat, but repeat until. It's greater than. Index is greater than 0. It's greater than length of username. And here, oh yeah, say set index to 1 actually. And then I'm gonna say and then the this is gonna be you can call this username, and then just don't click for cloud variable. Okay. Now in the beginning, when I set username to blank, just empty string, like we did with the cloud variable right there, and then here you're going to set username to join username and item, and then put a join inside of here, letter, index of username, and plus index plus 1 of username. Okay, that's quite a bit. And then right here, so change index by 2 actually. So if I were to run this, just like that, it actually, so I could set username to, hey. And something you'll notice is that, okay, so you'll notice also if I were to replace this with a capital H, it takes recognition of that. Now if I were to just say set username, like that, if I did that, it only does H. The reason for this is because if I grab equals, just to demonstrate, is A equal to capital A. True. So what happens is it does when it's sensing, even though it's capital, I think it, like the way it works is it repeats through, and then it says, is this item equal? And then if it is, it's like it knows. So it like if you're doing a capital A, then it hooks onto this one instead. So, but the nice thing is when you're doing costumes, don't ask me why, but for the costumes, it actually does sense, and it, like, if I say switch costume to, like, it'll switch it to capital A if it's a capital rather than a lowercase a. So then when I do this, if it's greater than 1, that means that it's a capital letter. and so then I do plus 26. But if it's not, and it's still 1, then that means that it's a lowercase. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. And then I'll kind of go through the other code a little bit. So here it encodes, so it finds the item number that that letter index of input is in your alphabet list, and it encodes that. Then here, when it's interpreting, it sets it to item, and then join, so letter index, which starts out as 1, letter index of username, and letter index plus 1, which would be 3 of username. So it joins those, and then of alphabet. So it gets the 2 letters together of alphabet, and then changes index by 2. So it all works out pretty perfectly. Anyway, so just like that, I could say create a variable score. Say okay, and I'll say set score to 0, and I'll say forever change score by 1. Then I'll make a variable, and I'll call it high score. High scores are very easy to do because it's just numbers. And I'll say change score, and I'll say if score has gotten bigger than high score, and I'll set high score to score. And I'll set username to username and decode again. So to username is the one and only. But now if I were to stop it, now if someone else was able to come on, and they got a bigger score than 59, they were on for longer, then now the username would be their username. And it's all cloud, so everyone else will be able to see it. So yeah, just like that. You don't need all that. That's just showing you an example. We have this, alphabet, and set username, and decode. So certainly I hope this helps you with your projects. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.